So the first step we're going to want to do is to rewrite the fraction without the integral. And it's already factored in the denominator, so that's a good thing. Now I'm going to break it up. See, these are each linear terms. That means x's are to the 1 power. So this gives us a over x plus b over x plus 2 plus c over x minus 3. So then I multiply both sides by this. And I'm going to run out of room over here, so I'm just going to write it up above. X times x plus 2 times x minus 3. Okay, on this left-hand side, these cancel, so I'm left with this numerator. Equal. Okay, now here's where I want you to be careful. I'm multiplying this times this term, so canceling as you go, the x's are gone, so I get a x plus 2, x minus 3. Next, I want to multiply this times this term, so the x plus 2 goes away, so I'm left with bx times x minus 3. And then if I multiply this times this term, I'm left with a cx times x plus 2. So now I want to pick wise numbers. So the first wise number I'm going to choose is -2, because if I put in a -2 for x, both of those terms go away. So x equal -2, and you have to plug in -2 on this side as well. So this gives me 16 plus 14 minus a 12 equals, and so what I'm left with here is b, -2 times -5. So this gives me b is 9/5. Fractions are your friends. So that's a fine answer. So what's another number we can plug in that's going to be nice? I'm going to choose x equals 3. So let's plug in x equals 3. So if I plug in x equals 3 on this side, so we would just get 4 times 9 minus 21 minus 12. Oops, it's a minus 12. And on this side over here, I would have c times 3 times 5. So this would give me a 3 is equal to a 15c. So c is equal to 1/5. Okay, so I've got 2 of my numbers, right? So then I need to go figure out what the third number is, and I'm going to plug in x equals 0, because if I plug in x equals 0, both of those terms go away. So plug in x equals 0. So from this left-hand side, I get -12 equal, and plug in x equals 0. What am I left with here? A times a -6. And so then I get a 2 is the a. Okay, so those are my 3 numbers. So I'm going to do some erasing here. So I really need to see this right here, because this is where I'm going to be plugging the letters back into. So it's really important to keep your work neat and organized. So, okay. So now I'm going to put a as 2. So I'm putting it back in the integral, right? Because this is just breaking up the fraction. It's not doing the integral. So that's 2 over x. And then the b is our b. I erased b. B was 9/5, right? So you could write 9/5 up on the top like that, and then put x plus 2, right? And then the c was a 1/5. So then I'd have a plus a 1/5 over an x minus 3. Okay, so what we could do, just so I don't want fractions to get in the way of you seeing that this really is a pretty easy integrals. So this is like saying 2 times the integral of 1 over x, right? Plus, this is like saying 9/5 times the integral of 1 over x plus 2. And this is like saying plus a 1/5 integral of 1 over x minus 3. So you know each of these are ln's, right? So they're pretty easy integrals. So 2 ln of x plus 9/5 ln of x plus 2 plus 1/5 ln of x minus 3 plus c. All right, and that's the answer. This is a trig substitution. We did one like this yesterday, so let's do it again.